Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me introduce myself. My name is Iqbal Akbar with assistant code IQB. In this opportunity, I will tell you about data types and algorithm components. Here it is, a program structure of C language. It is a header file that contains a function, prototype, variable, and constant. And then it is a preprocessor command to set a compiler to read the header file. In this case, the header file is stdio.h. And then it is a main function that will be run first when the program executed, and in the main function there is a command or statement that will execute it by the computer. And then it is other function. Other function has a role to support the main program. In the other function has a statement or command to support the main program. Then it's variable and constant. For definition, variable and constant are names that contain a value. For the differences, variables, the value of the variables can be changed at any time when the program is executed, while constant can't be changed when the program is executed. And there is a important thing to naming a variable. You can read it in the slide. Okay, next, data types. Basically, there is some data types like integer or int that express integer between -3 to 768 to 3 to 767. And there is float, express a real number between 10 to the power of -38 to 10 to the power of 38. For example, integer number like 1, 2, 3, and so on. And for example, float can contain decimal numbers like 1.1, then 5.3, and others. And then third, char that express a character. And then bool express the logical value that has a true or false value. For the data int, float, and char data types, there are format determinant. For int, the format determinant is %d. For float, the determinant is %f. And for the char, the determinant is %c. I will switch to dev C++, and there is a program about multiplication program. In the line 1, there is a library or header file stdio.h, and then in line 4 there is a variable declaration. I declaring a variable with integer data types with the name variable number num1, num2, and result. For declaring variable, you can put it together like this, or you can write it separately like this, and then write like this. Okay, and then we go to main function in line 8. And in line 10 we have a command to input the value to num1, or you can adding some like this bracket and then to quotating like first number and then in line 11 you can do the same like second number. Oh, don't forget about semicolon in the end, like this. So printf will output the character or symbol that in the bracket, and scanf has a function to adding or to input some value to the variables. In line 10 the value will be adding to variable num1, and then in line 11 the value will be adding to num2. And then there is a formula result equal to num1 asterisk. Asterisk is arithmetic operator to multiply, to multiplication. Num2. Okay, then in line 17 program will outputting the data %d asterisk %d equal to %d. For the first, %d is declaring as num1, and then %d in here declaring as num2, and then the last %d declaring as result. So we will run the program. You can press this button or you can press F11. Okay, wait a minute. So for example, I will input a 4 number, and then for second number is 2, and then the result 4 multiplied by 2 is 8. Okay, you can change the data types to a float like this. So if you change to the float data types, you must change the format determinants. For float, the format determinant is %f. Okay, you will get same result, but in float data types I will put the same. For the float data types, program will adding 6 digits after comma, and is default. The default you can manipulate, so you can output the 2 digits after comma like this. Okay, you just add a point to f to add 2 digits after comma, or like example 0.3f to 3 digits after comma. Okay, I think that's all about data types and algorithm components. See you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me introduce myself. My name is Sabila Haji Nunjana. and my assistant code is SAG. On this occasion, I will explain about struct. In C programming, a struct or structure is a collection of variables can be of different types under a single name. This type is created because there is relationship between variables which when combined have the same goal. For example, we want to create a student data consisting of name, ID numbers, majors, grade, and others. We can create name and majors variable using the char data type. And for ID numbers and grades, we can use the int data type. Then we put these variables together in a struct. Let's see an example how to use the struct. First, write the struct syntax. Then write the name of the struct. For example, I name the struct student. Then write the braces. Then write down the data type and variables that we want to use. Write again the braces. Write the identifier and end it with a semicolon. The identifier will ask when calling the struct in the program. For example, we want to input the name for the struct. First, we can write the identifier first. Then write the dot. Here we choose the variables that we want to use. Here I want to input the name, so I choose variable name. Do the same thing to input the order data. Maybe that's all my explanation. Sorry if there are still some mistakes. I hope my explanation is understandable. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.